Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here, and welcome back to another video. Now, it's been a minute since I made a video. It's been almost 2 weeks, actually, which is probably the longest I've gone without making a video in a while. And a lot of that has to do with my schedule at work this time of year. I'm crazy busy with work, and all of last week I was sick with the flu, mixed in with a really bad toothache, which I'm just now getting over. So the past week and a half has been a rough one, but I am back. All right, so for today, as you can see, the weather outside right now is just glorious. It reminds me of back home in Washington. It's been constant nonstop rain all day. So today we're gonna be here at the house, and I wanted to talk about the weather actually ties into the video. About 6 months ago, about 6 months-ish, close enough, I went and I ceramic coated my GT myself, specifically for days like today. Now, I didn't have it professionally done. The car was brand new, obviously. The paint was flawless, it was perfect, it didn't have any scratches or swirls in it. I just washed the car, I prepped the surface, and I used the Avalon King ceramic coating. The Armor Shield 9 is what I've had on here, and I did it myself. It is super easy, and I just kind of wanted to do like a 6-month-ish review on how it's holding up. For anybody that wants to get their car ceramic coated, but they don't want to drop a dime on having paint correction and then having it ceramic coated, and then if you decide to put PPF on top of that, I mean, it can get expensive. So the Avalon King stuff here is not that expensive. It's like $100 or less for the ceramic coating, and it can last a good solid 2 years. I've had it on there for 6 months, like I said, and the water just beads right off, and I wanted to just give my opinion of it, how it holds up. We'll pull the car in, we'll dry it off, and then we'll do like some tests on it and stuff like that, and yeah, see how it's holding up. All right, so the awesome thing with ceramic coating, when you have a good solid ceramic coating on the car, you can see like the water, it just beads a whole lot differently on the surface of the car. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
So I got the whole surface of the car done. I got the plastic pieces done. I don't have it on the wheels. I'll probably do that here soon because I got another bottle of the ceramic. So I got the whole surface, mirror caps, all the plastic pieces, all over the whole car. So the bottle of ceramic can do an entire car and the plastic pieces. I got the headlights, the taillights. Yeah, so a whole bottle can do the entire surface of the car. All right, so this here is what I'm talking about. This is the Armor Shield 9 from Avalon King. Now, if you guys haven't seen the video about 6 months ago when I put this ceramic on the car, I will put a card up here. Go check that out. I got the whole process and how I applied this entire bottle on the entire car. So when you get the Avalon King Armor Shield 9, which looks like that right there, you get that, and then if I can do this one-handed here, you get a nice towel right there, and then you get your applicator pad, which is this right here, and then looks like, yeah, they give you some gloves too. So gloves, and then you get these so that's a microfiber towel to buff the car out, and then these right here, you just put this over the applicator pad and you just dab. Here, I'll show you the whole process in a second. It's super easy, and anybody that has a brain can do this themselves. First things first, I'm going to pull the car in and dry it off. Side note, go Dogs, college football playoff. Go Dogs. All right, so car's in the garage. So unlike my last car I had here on the channel, I had a GT500. That was not a daily driver, although I did have the same ceramic on that car as I have on this. But the nice thing about with ceramic, just any ceramic in general, not specifically the Armor Shield 9, is on days like today, when it's raining, and you pull it in the garage, you get home, you don't necessarily need to just wash the car to get all the dirt off the car. If the car is still wet when you dry it off, all you need is a microfiber towel, dry off the whole car, and it's as clean as it was as if you were to just wash the car. Because when the car is dirty and you wipe it off, everything comes off with the ceramic coating combined with the car being wet. It just comes off a lot easier. Now, if the car has been sitting after it rained and you did a lot of stuff on the highway and it's got all the gunk and grime on it, yeah, just rinse the car off. But if the car is wet like it is now, you get all the stuff from here spraying up. All you need to do is just wipe it down and everything's clean, and it's like it was never outside in the rain. See, it just comes and just beads. It's already got a nice bead to it. Comes right off. Makes cleaning and drying way easier. Alright, so she is completely dry for the most part, but you just take the microfiber towel and you just wipe it, and it, like any dirt or road grime, it comes off so much easier with it being ceramic coated. Now, like I said, if the car is dry and it's got dirt and grime on it, just give the car a quick rinse. It comes off a lot easier that way, but everything just slides right off with the ceramic with the wet surface, and it just makes life a whole lot easier, a lot less to deal with, and it protects everything on the paint. Now, I know I just dried the car off, but I wanted to use the water bottle to show you as the water is on the paint, or like on the surface itself, just how it just beads and falls right off the car compared to a non-ceramic surface. But when you just pour it on, it just beads off so much easier, and it just kind of see it in the light there, a lot easier. Now, I'm not sure how well you can see over here because there's not as much light, but on the surface here, look at that. Just look at it. Just look at it. Comes right off. More right here. See? Look. It's basically dry. So that's after 6 months. Now, the Armor Shield 9 says it can last 2 to 3 years. Now, that depends on how you take care of the car, how often you clean it, is it a daily driver, all that kind of stuff. Now, like I said, the car is a daily driver. I've only had it for 6 months. Now, there is a lot of other ceramic that you could have done professionally, spend a lot more money, and it can last 4, 5, 6, 7 years. It can last a lot longer. But for spending, I think it's like between 80 to 100 bucks. I'll put a link in the description for the Armor Shield, the Armor Shield 9 here, excuse me, from Avalon King. I've had on the GT500 that lasted a solid 2 years. Here now, so far as a daily driver, we're going on 6 months. With the Texas heat in the summertime and the dust and stuff in the springtime, especially when it gets dusty and you get pollen, it comes off the car a lot easier. Anybody that has a car that's watching this that has ceramic on the car, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Not just from Avalon King, just ceramic in general. I recommend, should be one of the first things you do to the car. Paint correction, if it has to have it. And then ceramic coat the car on top of that. And if you want to throw PPF on top of it too as well, I recommend that. I don't have PPF on mine, but if you want to, I definitely recommend to put the PPF and the ceramic as a combo. All right, another benefit with ceramic coating is you could ceramic the stuff inside the car too. So you could ceramic coat like all of these panels here. It helps keep the dust from sticking to the surface. You could ceramic coat the door panels. You could, honestly, you could do the windshield if you wanted to as well. I don't have that on mine, but it can also be used for a lot of your interior surfaces also as well. If you spill things, if you have kids like myself, if you spill anything in the car, it makes cleaning up the surface a whole lot easier. The dash, here, like all your plastic stuff, steering wheel, you could ceramic coat all of that stuff also as well. It keeps a lot easier to clean with dust and like any spills. So ceramic is also good, not just for the outside, but also on the inside as well. All right, so how to actually use this and apply it on the car. So if your car doesn't need any paint correction, if it's a new car or if it already had paint correction on the car, that's awesome. That's one less thing you need to spend money on, and it's just one less thing that you have to do and not stress about. So clean the surface of the car, strip any contaminants on the car. Avalon King has a good prep surface shampoo designed specifically to strip any contaminants off the car. So once that's done and it's dry, this here is like your applicator pad here. And I'm not going to take this out because I'm going to save it to the next time I ceramic coat the car. But these are like the microfiber, small little rags, I don't know what you want to call it, but you have a few of them in here. You take one and you wrap it around. So this has like a little spongy part. The top part here is like a little spongy. So you apply it and you wrap it over the top of it. And after it's wrapped over the top of this, after you unscrew this and you open it, all you need is a few dabs, just on all corners of the applicator pad. And as you apply the ceramic, try to pick like a section at a time. I usually start with the hood here, and I do sections of the hood at a time. And I do the other section of it, and I do the front bumper, and I just wrap my way all the way around the car. I do the front, and then after I'm done with that, I do all the plastic pieces, headlights, taillights, and if you have any extra, if the wheels are clean, I recommend to apply it on that also as well. It just makes cleaning of the wheels a lot easier. All right, so as it applies, like as you apply, you just go back and forth, and then you go that way. So you go pick like a 2x2 or 3x3 section, and it's like a cross-hatch style of a pattern. You do each section, and then you have to sit and wait, and you wait till you see like that rainbow effect on the car. It'll kind of look kind of like oily or like a rainbow. As soon as you start to see that, it doesn't really take that long. Then you take the microfiber towel that comes with the kit, and you just buff it off until the rainbow effect is gone on the car, and then you move over to the next section of the car. Another thing important too to remember, after you ceramic coat the car, you want to probably have the car sit for like a day or two in a garage. If it's a day like it is today, or if it's spring or summer, it's actually good to have the car sit in the sun or the heat. Not too hot obviously, but like in the sun, it helps cure it, and it helps just everything cure a lot faster in the sun. But if it's a day like today, have the car in the garage, have it sit and cure for like I'd say at least a day or two before you wash the car or take it out on a day like today. So the whole process actually is a lot faster than waxing a surface of the car. It goes by super quick. It doesn't take hardly any time, and it lasts for anywhere from 2 to 3 years depending on how you take care of the car. It can determine how long that stuff can last. All right, well, I just want to put this together and kind of give like a 6-month review update on how the car's holding up with the ceramic coating from Avalon King, the Armor Shield 9. So this isn't a sponsored ad or anything like that from Avalon King, but I mean, if you guys, if they're watching and they would like to sponsor me, I'm not going to say no. But I can just attest that I've used this stuff on 2 of my cars. And once it comes time to ceramic coat this car again, I'm gonna use the same stuff. So on that note, I'll close this one out. If you guys have any questions about this, please drop a comment. I'll put a link to the Armor Shield 9 from Avalon King in the description. Go back and watch the video where I applied this stuff on the car about 6 months back. But on that note, I'm gonna close this out. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.